So Tony Ferguson and Daniel Cormier have been going. This is funny because I saw the apology that Daniel Cormier did recently, and then this one just came out where Tony Ferguson and Daniel Cormier are going off on each other on Twitter. And you can go down to see these little storylines.
So it starts off, Tony says, when you expect a face slap and your coach has too much respect to not touch your face, what the fuck, LL Mac to the chest? Okay.
And then a fan wrote in.
Okay. The face you make when you run out of pizza rolls. When you run out, okay.
So there's like a cartoon image.
And then Ferguson says, it looks like DC. Fan says, he'd ankle pick you. Okay.
Then Cormier responded,
what's your deal? Why is DC doing this? Dude, bro, you're an analyst, a goddamn pay-per-view analyst. Mm-hmm. She goes, what's your deal? And then Tony Ferguson says, if you had a hard time with Khabib, what the fuck do you think all the haters are going to do with a guy like me? Fucking casual. Hashtag ankle pick. Okay. Once a hater, always a hater. I can see right through you, fake. At USA Wrestling for LG.
Some school.
Grand Valley State University. Okay. Then DC put, what are you talking about, you weird idiot? Again, if DC's going to be on the desk of UFC tonight, if he's going to be a commentator for the UFC, you can't really engage in this kind of schoolyard bullshit. Mm-hmm. Keep going. They put, I don't like fake. I enjoyed your commentary at UFC 216.
Well, he also put at DCMA, hashtag towel7, Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, where he
he leaned on the towel.
And DC put, if you would have listened, I told you that I thought what I thought would happen at the same time, saying that it's not what should happen, but would. And they put, how am I fake? I have very limited interaction with you. I thought I called your fight to the best of my ability. I don't get why DC's even interacting with this.
So Tony's upset at DC for saying something on the broadcast that I don't even recall him saying.
What did he say?
Something about he shouldn't be able to get this done, and he was able to do it. I don't know. I don't even remember it.
I mean, again, fighters are super sensitive. So when I get it, man. Like if you have a commentator going this, and this, and you're Tony Ferguson, you've won 10 in a row. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I thought the commentating was very biased towards Tony Ferguson.
Okay.
I thought it was super biased for Tony Ferguson all the way around. Then DC, it ends on DC saying, at Tony XD, you're an idiot, bud. Seriously, you're over here worried about me. Celebrate your accomplishments. God knows it's the biggest you have had. See, I don't think DC's winning any fans engaging in this. So Tony Ferguson just had, he's a champion right now. The legit champion, right? When he fights Conor, that to unify the belt. But for DC, for him going, it's the biggest win you've ever had. DC, you just lost, brother. I'm a huge DC fan, but you're talking shit to a guy who's a legit champ. You just lost, man. Whether he's on PDs or not, we saw you get kicked in the face. So why would you? And also, you're an analyst. You're a fighter when you're fighting, but right now you're not fighting. You're an analyst. You can't. Can you imagine if Joe Rogan did this?
Uh-huh.
Can you imagine if John Anik did this? DC's the same as those guys. You're an analyst. You can't really engage in this kind of trash talk with an employee of the UFC.
And it was.
Can you imagine if Troy Aikman started talking shit through Twitter to name a quarterback, to Eli Manning? You'd be like, what the fuck? And then it's call his game.
Yeah. No, it always leads back to something bad. Just like when Goldberg engaged with someone, and then it just did not lead to anywhere good.
For DC, but also for DC, like, you're not going to win fans doing this.
And it was triggered just by a cartoon image. He goes, "This looks like him."
Yeah, just like, he looks like DC, and then
emojis like.
Then Tony felt
sign.
attacked. Tony's so then Tony lashes out at him.
No, so Tony did that, and then DC.
Yeah,
said,
I know
what's going on with you.
I know. I just don't get why. And then he goes, "You're an idiot. See you at Fox." All right, well.
That was pretty much it.
And Fox is too scared to say anything to DC, so they're just like, "Oh, it was crazy, man." Mm-hmm. Or they might like the interaction. I don't know. I think it looks tacky and amateur, and not on Tony Ferguson's part.